you guys. So, school is near. So, my school is gonna start tomorrow. Online schooling for the first week, and then I'm gonna be doing like two going to school and then three online. So most of the time I'm gonna be online. So for that reason, I'm going to do online school tips because online was hard the last year, as I know. So today I have to tell you some things I learned the last year, and I wanna do them this year. So, the first tip is organization. So, it's so obvious that organization is gonna make everything easier. Work, school, online school, shopping, like everything. So, you need to organize everything. For example, your laptop, make some files for things, make the resources easier, that you get to your resources more easier. You know what I mean? Also is to organize your homework, to organize your day, organize your schedule, so you have your assignments and homeworks and everything. We aren't at home, but like assignments. So this is organizing your stuff. We have to organize. Second tip is organizing your place, and it's not organizing your place, but your private place. So I don't want you sitting in the living room and your sister is crying, your mom and your dad are talking, and your other sister playing. Nope. So if you have a room, you get in that room, never get out of it, and sit in it until your day's ending. Until like if your school starts 7, you stay from 7 till 3. Yeah. The third tip is related, that you tell all your family or the people living with you, roommates, blah blah blah. You tell them, I have a Zoom, I'm gonna start school, please do not talk to me or interact with me for this long hours, or don't do noise because I'm gonna have a Zoom now. Or like maybe you could tell them I'm gonna have a Zoom now if they already know that you're already having school, like your parents or something. Fourth thing is, your first tip is have your resources on your phone. So mostly to the school like grades, that all your resources, applications, and everything are on your laptop, computer, and not so much people put it on their phone, as their phone is just a private thing and nothing related to school. So school is something that relates to you. And last year, having Google applications and websites on my phone was so helpful. For that, if I have a Zoom, I get a notification that you're having a Zoom now, or that my teacher does assign something, which is so helpful. Or when it's the day you're gonna do the Zoom, what's your assignment is due to. Also, our first tip is related with having WhatsApp groups for every subject. So at the late of the last year, which was so helpful if we did it the first year of online, which like when we began the online the first 2 months, we did it like the last 1 month or 2 months when the exams were new. We just got the idea. Is start from the first day of school, get your all classmates numbers, and maybe in last year we were all like some kind of related, all the class were related, so my class and the other class were related. Some zooms we have to them together, stuff like that. So we had a group for all the grade, you know what I mean, because we were kind of related. But if you're not, then you just get all the numbers of your classmates, and if you cannot, then ask like the teacher to collect them, and it works. If you cannot do that, ask people to do that. If you don't have the courage to do it, just try doing it, because it's still helpful and it's worth it. Get your teachers numbers and put all you guys in WhatsApp group. Don't talk in that group except about the subjects. So for example, if you have math, you put all the teachers of your teacher for math and all your classmates, and whenever you have something that's ask the teacher or something, because any resource, any app is gonna have that direct message to your teacher and see them that if they saw it and have they answered them and blah 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 blah. WhatsApp is gonna be much easier. You could make the one that created the group admin, or the teacher's gonna be admin, just whatever you like. It was so helpful, to be honest, and having the teacher numbers, which if I don't want to ask something in the group, I could just go private. So it was 100% helpful. So 6 blah, blah. So 6 yeah, I guess 6 tip is an obvious tip. That tip is sleep early. So if your school did not start yet, then try organizing yourself so that first day of school you actually wake up early. Which I hope that happens tomorrow. I hope so. I have a problem with school that I don't know how to sleep the first day of school. Like never. But I'm gonna try doing that. I'm gonna try taking like a sleeping potion or something. Because I want to sleep, because the first day in online schooling is gonna be so much different than the first day online, the first day that you go to school like any regular year. Because the first day online, you're gonna have to know your resources, your apps. You're gonna have to know your teacher, your classmates. You're not gonna see them, so you have to do stuff to see them and get the apps and get the numbers and blah 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 blah. It's gonna be hard. So sleep early, try sleeping early, just get this all over your mind. I'm gonna try doing this year, because all the past year at least it was easier than this year, than having the first day of school actually online. So sleep early, try sleeping early, take sleeping medicines or whatever. I'm gonna try doing that. I'm not joking, like it's important, you guys. Yeah. 7th step is I did not do it last year, but hope I will do it this year because it's so important, you guys. Treat online school as you're going to school. So the last year I would treat online school as I'm sitting at home. No. This year I'm gonna be so much careful with that I'm actually gonna make a place a private place for me to sit in all day, which is the 8th step. Sit in this place all day long, like till it ends. I'm not joking, like till it ends. Not kidding. Like till school ended, they say like no lessons. So for that, you gotta have your school bag, which is the one you used to go with it to school. Yes, you gotta use it to your online school. You gotta add it to your bags, then you gotta use it the day you everything, and from like the last day plan what you're gonna wear. This year I'm gonna be wearing uniform and Zooms because I'm treating, as I said, online as I'm going to school. I'm gonna have my lunch. I told my mother that I want my lunch to be in the bag, and I'm gonna do the online, and no one enters my room, that I'm in the classroom. And also I said that if we don't have a Zoom, I'm gonna chat with my friend video call, so I feel that in the break I'm not alone and I'm still with my friends, that I'm treating online same as school. And I think we go to our 9th step. I said 8th step that you stay in this place for, if you guys like missed it, when I said it, it's like I said that 8th day you sleep you still stay in the same place for as long as you can. Next tip is, which is actually for online school and not online school. So it is that you today took lesson 1. That today you learned lesson 1, study it, that you are ready to have an exam in it. Like joking, it's gonna help you a lot in your exam, like the last video. That should be in every school tip videos, because on doing this is gonna get you having 3 months to study for the final exams. But if you actually did that, you just the day before the exam you just revise your study and done, because you already took that and you already studied that. 10th tip and last tip. This is last but not least, but the most important. Online, when you're online, of course you're not gonna understand from the teacher as you were to understand her face to face. So what I want you guys to do is to be more independent. That if you did not understand the lesson good, you make first the teacher explains it up more. But if you see that still you're not, then be more independent. Go and search for it. You go YouTube, search for it, blah blah. Because the teacher is not functioning the same way as online as he or she was functioning when we were in school. The last year was due for teacher, due for us, so it wasn't easy. And if this year it's not new for teacher, but still it's gonna not be easy as you go to school face to face. So I'm saying be more independent, you guys. Work on yourself. Try making yourself the teacher for yourself, as you have 2 teachers, because you need to be more independent. You're the one who's gonna organize yourself. You're the one who's gonna have your schedule. Maybe the school's gonna give you a schedule for lesson. It's not gonna give you a schedule for whatever. You go ask a teacher to go to the toilet. You're just gonna be only on yourself, and the teacher would force you the last year at school to attend the lesson. Now you're not forced to attend the lesson because you could just run away and not attend the lesson if your parents are not caring well of you. So you have to be responsible. You have to be responsible of yourself to attend Zoom and do your assignments, because the teacher is not gonna watch that all the time, because the line is hard for her. For her or he to check all of that online, because maybe you submitted it where blah blah blah. Make sure that your teacher receives it on the WhatsApp group or private in WhatsApp. More important that you be in the WhatsApp group and you have the notifications with you all the time. So last year I did not function this as well, so I did not use this all the time. I didn't care about the notifications coming. I was only looking at my phone. But this year I learned that, you guys, if you have this, then you have to look at it. You got the notifications on it like all the time. So I have it on my phone, I have it on my Apple Watch, and I have it on my laptop. I don't think I'm gonna miss any. Wake up early, because you're gonna miss a lot if you did not. That happened for me like a lot last year, because I wasn't sleeping early. My whole home wasn't organized. My sisters would be sleeping and I have to get out, and they miss their Zoom. They don't care about it, and I just have to go get out of, like, they be sleeping. I have to go outside because their Zoom maybe can be late. They maybe cannot wake up. They're still small grades, you know. But I was a big grade. I was grade 6. This year I'm grade 7. Missing a Zoom is gonna be a disaster for me. So I would have to get outside and wear something. Sometimes I wouldn't wear. I would just like wear anything, like literally anything. I just get outside. Sometimes when I be like them, that I cannot attend a Zoom, and I don't like not attending a Zoom, but I did. I opened the Zoom on bed and I went back to sleep, and with that, it's done. I don't know if someone called me, Joudy or something, to answer the question, but yeah. So some subjects and some teachers, I wouldn't do that because I love the subject, and because I know that this teacher gets us more, like, gets the lessons done in time. But some teacher would be like the whole Zoom just the thing lagging or whatever, which I'm not gonna wake up for this, you know. So I put it just beside me, and if I missed something, I just goes back to my group WhatsApp and ask that I did not understand, or just go to my friends and tell them, please could you tell me what's happened this. And mostly I was right, they did not do anything. Who knows this year? So this year I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, the most thing I want to do to this year, that I'm gonna have my school bag next to me, even in online. So this was it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a lot. Please do all those tips. They are important, even though simple, but do it, because online is hard. So hard. So bye. Gonna see you next week. Also, next week is gonna be a really special video. Like, I think you guys are gonna love it. So it's maybe a little bit late because everyone went shopping for school supplies already. But I had another idea, because last year when I did not go online school shopping, I went it early, like everybody did. This year, the first day of school, everyone was all the teachers were like, get this, get this, get this, and then I realized I just did not get anything. I just got for my own self, not the teacher requirements. So this year I'm trying to get different. I'm gonna wait for all the teachers to say what they want, and every lesson I'm gonna be like, what do you want for this subject? I'm gonna write them on a paper, go buy them, and then buy those extra stuff I actually wanted. And you guys are gonna be coming with me to this trip. I'm gonna post it next Saturday or after, I'm not so sure. Tell me in the comments what, if you want already shopping, tell me what you think are tips. Oh wait, yeah. What you think are tips for tips for going to school shopping. I also have something announcement. So I did just now a science experiment. I did a video for it. So if that next week I did not have the ability to post the online shopping thingy, sorry, the school shopping thingy, I'm gonna just post. I'm just gonna post the science experiment, and if I didn't post the school shopping, then I'm gonna post it the week after. Bye, and see you next week.